Hello everyone, welcome to all in this video lecture series of Database Management System. I am Deepak Aneja, Assistant Professor, ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today in this video, I will cover the topic fourth normal form and fifth normal form. Now let us understand the concept of fourth normal form. As we already know, कि all the redundancy from a table or relation can be reduced till BCNF. Now, this is a fourth normal form come into the picture when non-trivial multi-valued dependency occurs in a relation. This is also called multi-valued functional dependency, MVD. So, the formal definition of 4NF is a relation is said to be in 4NF if and only if the relation should be in BCNF and the relation should not have any multi-valued dependency exist in the table. The representation of multi-valued functional dependency is A determine B. B is the multi-valued attribute that is dependent on A. Now let us understand the concept of multi-valued dependency. Multi-valued dependencies are a consequence of one NF. In one NF, we have already studied that there is no multi-valued attribute is allowed in a table or relation. So when two or more multi-valued independent attribute exist in a same relation, that is the case of multi-valued dependency. So in that case, we get into having to repeat every value of one attribute with every value of the other attribute to keep the relation consistent and maintain the independence among the attributes involved. Let us understand this concept with an example. This is an unnormalized table. So this is student table. Here the attributes are roll number, name, gender, or phone number. Phone number is multi-valued attribute. This representation is not allowed in the SQL. We cannot create this table like this. So we can enter this table to come into one NF like this. Against the single roll number, we have single phone number, and against the same roll number, we have second phone number. Similarly, in case of multi-valued dependency, there are two independent multi-valued attributes. In this example, there is phone number and hobby. Both are multi-valued attributes. So when we normalize this data, this table is represent like this. Against the same roll number, there is one phone number and one hobby. Against the same roll number, there is same phone number and different hobby. Then against the same roll number, there is second phone number and first hobby, and against the same roll number, there is second phone number and second hobby. So this representation is like this. So we will denote this like A determine B or C. Now there are three basic condition for multi-valued attribute, that A determine B for a single value of A more than one value of B exists. And second condition for this table should have at least at least three columns. Three columns. One is the primary key and two are independent multi-value attributes. Third, for this table, for this table, A, B, C columns, B and C should be independent. So these are the condition for multi-valued functional dependency. Now, when we normalize this table into 4NF, then we will decompose the table. In decomposition, first we will create this roll number as a primary key, then first name and gender. This is one table. Then we will break this first multi-valued attribute into second table. Roll number is act as a foreign key and phone number. Then we will decompose another table with the hobby, with next attribute hobby. Roll number is the foreign key and next attribute is hobby. So this is the normalized form. This is in 4NF. Now this is in 4NF because there is no multi-valued attribute exist in this table. So next is fifth normal form. This is also known as PJNF, Project Join Normal Form. This is generally not implemented in real life in database design. However, we should know what it is. So this is also called Project Normal Form, PJNF, a formal definition of 5NF. A relation R is in 5NF if and only if R should be in 4NF. And second main condition is there should not have any joint dependency. This is the most important concept for this 5NF. There should not have any joint dependency. Actually, we have already started when we decompose the table when we decompose the table into two parts, R1 or R2, after joining, the join of this decomposed table should be should be lossless. Should be lossless. We have already studied this concept in the previous video. So here 5NF says there should be no join dependency. It says when there is R relation, when we decompose this relation into R1 and R2, when we join this R1 and R2, there should be no join dependency exist. So when we join these two decomposed relation, we will get the same as of R. So this is the fifth normal form. So that's why it is not implemented in real life. So this is the concept of fifth normal form. I hope you will understand the concept. So a relation R is in 5NF if and only if it cannot be decomposed further into two or more relations with a lossless join property. So ensuring that no spurious or extra tuples are generated when the relation are reunited through a natural join. So these are the references. Thanks for watching this video.